Hello and welcome to NoMansSky, everybody. ElanPaul here with your weekend anomaly mission. This is the weekend anomaly mission for the weekend of the June 20th, 2025 through the 22nd. June 20th through 22nd, 2025. I want to thank you very much for being here, folks. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let's go ahead and get started. And as you can see, I'm in one of my settlements right now. I'm actually kind of surprised that everything isn't going crazy right now, but we're not here to play with settlements. We're here to get ourselves out of here and get up to that anomaly and see what the mission's all about. So let's check it. Off we go. Oh, can't go that way. I was just about to go into pulse, and yeah, you can't pulse right into your ship, can you, huh? Alright, let's go ahead and pull in the anomaly now. I think we're far enough out, aren't we? No, we gotta go further. Can't be close to anything anymore. There we go. Alright, let's see what the anomaly mission has in store for us today. So, at the recording of this is being recorded on Friday, the 20th. Please stick around tomorrow if you could on Saturday the 21st, somewhere around 2 or 3 p.m. You'll be getting an announcement on that. We'll be doing Dune Awakening. That's right. You've seen a video from me about it as far as first impressions are concerned, but we're actually going to start over from scratch, and we're going to do a whole brand new play live. So please feel free to join me on Saturday, and we'll see what we can get done there. I'm really kind of loving that game, but we'll see how it goes. So what do we got today? Delectable Domestication, Taming Wild Creatures. For my prizes, I get the 1800 Quicksilver, of course. My secondary is going to be Ion Batteries times 11. I'm actually running a little low on Ion Batteries, so that'll work out just fine. Okay, good. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Select it. Second reward, 330 nanites. Okay, good. Always can use more nanites all the time. Okay, so the mission is started. Let's get a move on, shall we? Now, some of you have been wondering, well, where's that expedition that we're supposed to be getting? As you know, NoMansSky, that is Hello Games, I should say, and the developers there, Sean Murray and the gang, are working out a lot of bugs in the latest update. So please be patient, folks. Please be patient. They are working on it. I have it under good authority from somebody, not to mention any names, that we may be seeing the expedition starting not this coming week, but possibly the week after, the first week of July. Now, it would be kind of out of sync for them to be doing so. Where am I going here? This way? Oh, there we go. To this planet here. Alright. That'll be kind of out of sync for them. They've never actually had an expedition start the first week of July, first few days, if you will. So I'd be surprised if that were the case. But they never do anything by any kind of rule book, so it wouldn't surprise me in the least if they did, to be clear. So while I'm not surprised, and I'm surprised at the same time, why not? 50-50, right? Like a weather forecast these days. Now, you don't actually have to head to the exact spot on the planet. You can just head to the planet if you wish, so keep that in mind. But I'm hoping that they're right, that this is a fauna-dense planet. Look at that, led me right to a landing platform. I think I'll take the opportunity to land there. I hit the ground and it paused my ship, so obviously if I go to land, it's going to take forever to land now. So why don't we take this opportunity to check out our inventory and make sure that we have creature pellets. There they are, 39 of them. I think we're going to be okay. Alright, we're out. Position not saved during Nexus missions. Alright, so let's take a look around. So, where's my mission? Where's my mission? 43 animals? Good grief. Okay. Nobody really needs that many animals. Come on now. We've got one. Alright, we need more than one. You all know this. Now, a thing about landing platforms, though, let's be clear, is that lots of animals don't usually gather around a landing platform, so get a little further away. Get out into an open area where the animals can actually spawn. Okay, looks like we got some animals there. Those are, we're not going to really be getting them to eat anything, so we need some other type of animal. I think we need to start scanning some of these guys. Yep, that's the same kind of animal. That's the reason why I'm scanning them, trying to see what kind of animals we've got here. I'd rather have the more stationary type. There, that looks stationary. Alright, so we got 3 of 10 of the animals. Now, we're not here to scan animals. That's not the purpose, obviously. But I do need a rough idea of what kind of animals we're looking for. Because all these gliding guys that glide in and out of the ground, they're not going to stop and eat food. We need a group of animals that are going to really stick around, like a whole herd of them that are wandering around on the planet. And I'm not seeing that here. So let's take a quick peek. Alright, what do we got? We've got a ground-based animal, another ground-based, flying, and then underwater. So we only have 2 other ground-based animals at this point, and one of them is going to be found in the southern hemisphere, so we're in the right area. But, yeah, I don't see him. Okay, one over there. I would start feeding them, but the thing is that we just don't have a lot of animals here, and I think that's going to represent a problem with this planet. So unless we can get some animals that'll show up. Where did he go? I don't think I passed him by. Yes, I did. That's an inorganic object I'm looking at. And it's one of the ball creatures. Okay, so we've got one more ground-based animal to discover, but we don't see a lot of them. I will literally be standing here for a very long time. So you know what we got to do? We're going to have to check out the rest of the system here, guys. So we got a bunch of other planets here. So we got an abandoned planet, probably not going to have any animals on it. We have a humid planet. That would probably be a little bit better, not to mention the fact that it's got dissonance detected, activated copper, meaning we do have some serious storms. We are on this planet here. This one is erupting, probably has a good amount of animals. Low atmo, that will not have any animals usually. And then a rotting planet also should have animals, also dissonance detected. So we should probably hit Thorn Seal, or possibly this one would be a good one. The humid or this one, the erupting. So any one of those 3 planets ought to do just fine. So the one with the rings, or Daswinces Minor. I don't really want to do this. The heavy storms will be a problem. But these 2, either one of these would do great. So why don't we take a look at that one? I'll mark it like that. And we are going to head back to our ship. We're going to go to another planet. So you're seeing an alternative way of doing this. We could stick to the planet. You see, it told us to come to this planet and do it, right? Well, there's something you didn't know. You can actually go to a different planet in the system and do it there instead. Let's see, where is our planet at that I marked? There she is. Let's go there. It's a little bit further away, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and head there now. And we'll check out this planet. So you can go to any planet and do this as long as there's animals on the planets and you stay in the same system. If I try to hyperspace out of the system and go to a different one, it will cancel the Anomaly mission. You'll have to restart it all over again. So keep that in mind. So you can go to another planet and do this. So for those of you who did not know that, surprise. Alright. Now there is a possibility. I've just gotten a message. That's why I paused for just a second. It's funny. I literally just got a message from this person that I do listen to in regards to this. I'm going to call her out right now, Gothic Viper, and saying that it looks like sales are starting to happen on the game in the different venues. So Steam, you're probably going to see it in the Sony. Sony's probably got it on sale. That is Xbox, if you will, the Xbox. I can't even think. Store. I guess that's the right word. Same thing with all the other venues. Check them out. See if they're going on sale. If you see that the game goes on sale about 60% off, that means that we have an expedition coming. We also want to watch over the weekend. The most likely Sean Murray is going to throw a emoji out there over the weekend, possibly tonight, possibly Saturday, Sunday, could be Monday, but he'll throw an emoji out there to repeat that, hey, something's coming. Okay, it'll probably be the cowboy emoji that we're all familiar with. So let's see what happens, guys. You know, hopefully that'll be the case. All right, here we are. We're coming in on our planet of choice. just... Whoa, okay, yeah. And slam! And that's the end of the episode, folks. I buried my ship in the ground face first. Alright, I don't want to do that. Okay, so we do have some flying creatures. That's something. Let me land right over here. Alright, let's take a look around. Let's hope for the best here. I already see an animal right there. Look at that. That's good. And another one right over there. Okay, this looks like it might be the planet we needed. Alright, we've already got a few of them right here. And some more floating around me as we speak. Fabulous. And you also got the beetle creatures. That's awesome. Alright, let me see. What button did I have it saved to? I don't have this saved to anything? What's wrong with me? We usually save that to number 4. So we got a hotkey. Look at that. Look at that. Ton of creatures. Fantastic. I'll put another one over here. Alright, good deal. Good deal. So as you can see, the count should start coming up as all the creatures arrive. Well, they're kind of slow today, huh? Now, my suggestion is that you get your mining beam ready. Let them all go over here. We're not looking to get any BCM or anything, guys. We just want to make the count go up for the amount of creatures. Okay. Just do this, and then go ahead and launch another. Do that once, and you're good. And what'll happen is these guys will come back. So you get the first 8 that you were acquiring, and now you see them going up again. So as long as you have a whole bunch of creatures here, see, my account just doubled. Alright, so we're at 16, right? One more time. And then 4. Put 2 more down. We got 24 now. Hey, buddy. Good to see you. Localized toxicity. I gotta get out of there. Ah, there it is, yeah. Look at them all. Isn't that fantastic? We're up to 28 creatures now. Fire the laser. Let them all go question marks. Launch another food pellet, and they're all going to come back. See? This is the easiest way to get it done. Well, that creature's really liking me. Isn't that cool? That's pretty neat. Alright, what are we up to? We've hit 40 yet? 42. We just need one more. There it is. We got it. Fantastic. So that was much, much easier. So hit another planet in the system, find some animals that are herding around, a whole bunch of them, and then you should be all set. Alright. Let's go ahead in here. We're going to go ahead and head off planet. So I hope you all enjoyed that. We're going to head back to the Anomaly and get our reward. Remember, it's not saving anything, so you have to head back to the Anomaly. There we go. Now, I don't know whether these things will work in abandoned mode. I've never tried it before. You all can try that if you have an abandoned save. Try giving the Anomaly mission a shot, because the terminal, the Nexus inside the Anomaly, is still accessible by anybody. So, we have a bonus mission available to us, folks. Fantastic. Now, little tidbit. When you do this and you get back in here, remember, you can change where you want to go. You can return to your home system, or here, change exit setting right over here. Or you can go back in, you can stay in the mission system you're at. I always choose to go back to the home system. So I'm going to complete my mission and get that. So it's gone. But we have a bonus mission, guys. Let's go ahead and get it done. Let's go ahead and get it done. Let me see. So we have no idea what we're getting, but look, we're getting 25 larval cores and 667,000 units. Let's check that out. Larval cores 25. That's a pretty cool thing to get. You can either sell them for money, you can use them for food, and that is in recipes and stuff like that, or you can actually use them to turn it into nanites as well. So if you're kind of hurting for nanites, that's a great way. You put them in your refiner, get some nanites out of it. I'm going to go ahead and start this mission. We get a bonus mission today, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Those purple missions don't always show up, so you probably read the description and said, hey, he's got a bonus mission. Why didn't he talk about it until now? Because I didn't know about it. That tells you I am recording my voice in real time while we do the mission. So this one's going to do the same thing. sending us to another system. Now, here's the weird part. Is it when we get it all done, will it send me back to my home system? Or is it going to send me back to the mission system? That's going to be the strange part. So, I might have just gimped that up. I didn't even realize it. It is what it is. Alright, what do we got? And it tells us what we're going to be doing as we go. So we're going to be heading to this planet. We have no idea why. It says it's a bone-rich planet. Alright, why are we going to a bone-rich planet? Tropical planet, discovered by dolphins. So this is a system that's already been discovered before. It says ancient fossil beds located, reach target planet. We still don't know what we're doing. Well, obviously it sounds like we're gathering bones, but I have no idea. These are pretty cool missions to get done. It's a way to get extra items and inventory and stuff like that. Okay, so it says I don't have to land anywhere specific, so let's just head down. Whoa, okay. Got some islands here. Alright, let's go ahead and just land. Oh, I see. Is that land in the distance? I don't know. Ooh, phosphorescent water, too. That's pretty cool. Here, there's land over here. This is more landish. Landish? Is that a good word? I don't know. Making up words as we go, folks. It's coming for a landing over here. Alright, this looks good. Alright, bone-rich planet. Land starship to search for fossil beds. Okay. Hey, Dolphin, what do we have discovered here? Pull up our mission. I'm waiting. It's not telling me. There it is. Alright, collect ancient bones 12. Target sweep to locate fossil beds. So we're going to use the F button. Terrain manipulator to dig, and we got that. Beware the living stones. Okay, great. Alright, so we have got a living stone, a fossil bed discovery going on. Why am I doing that? Hold on, it's probably because of my robot buddy there. Okay, and that one's 979. So we're going to go ahead and hit this one. I am going to go ahead, and even though it's a toxic planet and all that, I'm just going to go ahead and Tom and Jerry my way there, or do a little floating through the air, that kind of thing. We'll run there. It's not far. This isn't like we're doing a speed run or anything like that, guys. Ooh, I just got the speed run itch again. Because we have a possible... Ouch. A possible expedition coming very soon. Oh, for Pete's sake, I hate that. You hit something on the ground just as you go to take off. Alright, I don't see anything else but this one fossil, apparently. And it looks like I don't even have to dig for it. Yay, I got a fossil. Alright. It has to be under 1,000 for it to show. So keep that in mind. So we're going to go to that one. We'll be flying there. I'm not gonna walk 1,000 out in the middle of the water or something like that. Yeah, the recharge on my backpack isn't the best. I've had better. On some of my other saves, it's a little bit faster. One day I'll go over all those things and see if I can't get a better upgrade for it. Alright. Let's go check out the other one. Now the ship, on the other hand, the anti-gravity well, very cool. Okay, so we're in the middle of a little island here. Hopefully it's a better dig, but I have a funny feeling it's also going to be like one bone. This planet doesn't seem to have them all in groups. Oh, whoa, hey, teach me to be a liar. Okay, well, I lied. Alright, now what I like to do, I don't like to just flatten the ground. I like to actually dig it out real quick and try to expose all the bones and then pick them up. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bones all total. Ooh, I like the effects of doing that. That's pretty neat. That's new. I never noticed that before. That's pretty good. Alright, so we got 6 more bones. That gives us up to 7 so far. We need 12. Too weak to estimate. There's more that way, supposedly. So, let's go that way. So, pretty cool. Especially if you'd like to dig bones and collect them and stuff like that. This might be the better way to go. Now, I'd love to find land. What we can also do, too, when you come to this planet, if you get to it and it's on the dark side of the planet, try to go around to the light side of the planet so you can see the ground. And that way you can determine if you got an area that has maybe a lot more a lot more spots that you can pick up on. The more land you have, the more option there is to find a good grouping of bones. So, oh, this brings back memories. Alright, so we got at least 2 sets of bones here, but you notice we don't have any of the red ones, so no guardians. Say, oh no, we do have a guardian here. Well, maybe we'll give you a treat and get some guardians out of this one. So how many we got? Looks like 2. Alright, so let's give us 2 more. 1. And that looks like our second. Whoop, wrong button. There we go. Alright, so we got 2. And if we want to, we can take on a guardian. Now, I don't know of anything that's changed in regards to the guardians. No, looks like the same. Got him. And what you get is you get polished stone from them, but you also get the secondary item from those guys, and that is this right here, the Vigilant Stone, when you picked it up. So you get some extra for that. Alright, so we're up to 9. We need 3 more bones, 2 weak. It's not even giving us a real direction here, so we're going to go out that way. We only need 3 more bones. Looks like we're going in the same direction. Go out here. Now, if you go far enough away from the bones that you found to begin with, you will find that they'll repopulate. They will reappear. Kind of like curiosities and stuff like that. There we go. Found a fossil bed. Alright. It's a little further away, so we will have to take off. Fast ship. Whoops. Bad angle. Alright, there we go. Alright, so 3 bones. Can we get 3? We got 3. Good. We got 1 more guardian. That's not what I was trying to do. There we go. Terrain manipulator. Would have worked better if the terrain manipulator was actually loaded. I would have got rid of that guy and he wouldn't have eaten my foot. Very interesting the way they get that dust going now. Interesting graphic upgrade. Not sure if it's a graphic upgrade or not. Let's put it that way. Let's go bolt caster this time. There he is. Yep, switch over. Anybody else? No? Alright. So that's the end of it. So we got all of them. Let's see. Do we have to do anything? Deliver the bones to an osteologist and perform a scan. I'm not going to do that in my current form. We'll do it from the ship because it'll recharge quicker.
Secure transmission module located.
Okay. Now, this will always be a little further away, like this one's off planet at a different location. So what we're going to have happen will most likely get attacked by pirates. So keep that in mind. Maybe not. Ooh, it's at a moon. Interesting. And it does not look like a... Looks like an exact location. Very nice. And it's a dig site. Cool. Alright, so we go right straight to a dig site. Alright, good deal.
Extreme sentinel bag.
Oh, lovely. Okay, and while you're talking, usually they can't see you, but we'll find out. Show the sample that we've got. The Korvax selects a sample of bone matter, swiftly analyzing it with a module built into their carapace. Returning the bones, they transmit the scan data directly into my suit, ready to deliver to the Nexus. And that's it. So guess what? You get to keep the bones.
Extreme sentinel bag.
So as you can see, we've got all the bones in here. Here they are, right here. So we got a few of them. They're all scattered around. I probably got some in my someplace else. Probably went to my freighter in the main inventory or something like that. And these are bones I didn't have, but is what it is. Fortunately, it doesn't look like the Sentinels came out to play. So we'll go ahead and head out. and go back to the space anomaly to complete our mission. So we are kind of completed, but the thing is that we do have to at least shut it down within the space anomaly. So let's pull it in. There we go. Normally this is like a 10 or 15 minute video, but because we had a secondary mission we could get done, a little longer than we expected. It is what it is. There we go. Ooh, good parking space. This is one of the Sean's, probably programmer's parking spaces. Sean's over there in that space down there, and these are the programmer's parking spaces. They're real. I'm just making that up. I don't really know that for sure. That's a joke. Okay, here we are in the Nexus. We're gonna complete the mission, and we're gonna get our larval cores and our money. Fantastic. That was really cool, guys. I'm glad we got a chance to see that. Let's go ahead over here, check our synthesis companion #1. So as you can see, we already own all these. This is the one I didn't get yet, so I'm going to go ahead and take that. Go up one more, and I got all these. So I got all the banners now. These are the next ones that are coming out. We've got the Blizzard's Arch Plant. You can see we're already at 55% on that one. I expect these are going to go quickly. They're going to go quickly, all 4 tiers. So we're going to see what happens. The more of the missions you do at the Nexus, the more of these will open up for us. Okay, guys? So keep that in mind. And if things go the way they're going, there's a good chance we might see... It's either going to be this coming week or the week after is what we're probably going to see in regards to the expedition. And if so, so be it. We'll be looking at that next. All right, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. And you notice I told that I would go back to the previous system, so I don't know what the previous system is going to be at this point. Who knows where I'll end up. But I'm going to go ahead and head back to the ship, because one thing you want to do when you're done, before you do anything else, at least jump in and out of your ship so you get a restore point. It does auto-save, but it's always good to have your own restore point. There we go. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Please hit that like, hit the subscribe button. We'll see you over the weekend, and if not, we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. Ta-ta for now.